Consider the following graph of the function y equals mx plus b. Which of the following options is true in regard to this graph? Before we look at our answer choices, let's see if we can create an equation for this graph, because that will make it easier for us to eliminate our answer choices. First, we have our y-intercept is right at y equals 6. So that means b, in this case, is equal to 6. For our slope, there's two different ways we could get our slope. Since we have a very clear graph with a nice grid, we could just count our rise over run. We have up 2 over 1, rise 2, run 1. So our slope in this case is equal to 2 over 1 or 2. But you could also, if you don't have a very clear graph, you could use your slope formula. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And you could pick 2 points on the graph. Say we do our y-intercept and our x-intercept. So we would have 0, 6 and negative 3, 0. Then we plug that into our slope formula. y2 minus y1, 6 minus 0, over x2 minus x1, 0 minus negative 3. Remember that subtracting a negative is the same as adding a positive. So this is the same thing as 6 minus 0 over 0 plus 3. And now we can simplify. 6 minus 0 is 6, 0 plus 3 is 3, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. So our slope, again, is 2. So either way, you can get your slope. I'm going to go ahead and make some room, write our equation, and then we'll start looking at our answer choices. Now that we have our equation, let's take a look at our answer choices. A says function a, y is equal to 5x plus 6, has the same slope. Let's stop there and check. 5x and 2x. These do not have the same slope, which makes answer choice A incorrect. The rest of the answer choice reads the same interception point, which that would have been true, but we would need both statements to be true for A to be completely correct. Now let's look at answer choice B. Graph B is of a function with the same slope. Again, pause, let's take a look. Here we have a positive slope in our original function and a negative slope in our function of answer choice B. So immediately we can mark answer choice B incorrect and keep going. But for the sake of the video, let's look at the rest of the answer choice. And a different interception point. Let's see, the interception point is off of the screen, so we wouldn't have been able to verify that anyway. Let's mark answer choice B wrong and keep going. Answer choice C says function C, y is equal to 2x plus 3, has the same slope, 2x, 2x, that's true, and a different interception point, plus 3, plus 6. Those are different interception points, so C is our correct answer. At this point, you can mark C and move on with the rest of the test, but for the sake of the video, I'll go ahead and show you why answer choice D is incorrect. Graph D is of a function with a different slope m and the same interception point. Again, the interception point in this case is off screen, so we're not able to verify that unless we create an equation for this function. But let's take a look at the slope. The slope, if we were to start at this point here, rise 2, run 1, up 2 over 1. That has the same slope as our original function. And again, if there wasn't a clear visual, you could pick 2 points and do your slope formula, and I'll show that as well. Let's pick negative 2, 2, and at negative 3, 0. So we can pull those out to the side and have our y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we would have our y2 minus y1, 2 minus 0, over our x2 minus x1, negative 2 minus negative 3. Remember that subtracting a negative is the same as adding a positive. So we really have 2 minus 0, which would give us 2, over negative 2 plus 3, which would give us a positive 1. Overall, giving us a slope of 2, which matches, is the same as our original graph, not different from our original graph, therefore making D incorrect and making C our correct answer.